And good morning, Minecraft. This is Mr. Kassarian.
And this is Tekrin.
And today we're working on a whole bunch of stuff. Originally, I was going to be working on a magical plants auto-harvesting thingamajigger, which I think I eventually will be, but Nick has volunteered to do the digging and building. I'm kind of afraid I'd only meant for about 3 levels over there. I have a suspicion I'll end up with like 8.
What?
Yeah. I was originally planning on just doing 3 levels, but...
Oh, you're going to get like 17.
Okay, I figured. And Nick was going to be working on putting up a QuarryPlus quarry in the Nether. Unfortunately, Nick decided that why doesn't he leave the assembly table stuff to me, and he'll do the digging.
Because I have no clue how to work the assembly table, and I don't feel like learning right now.
So this has led to me staring at the QuarryPlus NEI screen going, how the heck does this stuff work? I get the pump. Okay, so that's the pump quarry. QuarryPlus. I need a pulsating chipset, alright. And I need some yellow pipe wire. I need a fair bunch of it too. Ugh, don't ask me what for, but I need it. Alright, so do I have any pulsating chipsets? Yes, I do. I only need one of them. Okay. And then I need some yellow pipe wire. How much of that did I need? Let's double check.
And honestly, I have no clue why you need any of it. That's why I'm just leaving it to you.
16. So I need 2 sets of redstone, iron, and yellow dye. So you guys can see we've run the quarry a few times. Redstone, I need some yellow dye.
Because we are continually running out of resources.
Mostly sorter quartz, because Nick is ME obsessed.
Shush. It's my first time using it. I'm allowed to be.
I know, the first time you use it, it's like, oh my gosh, what have I been missing my whole life? Alright,
and
so
then you remember red power, and then you're just like, oh.
Yeah, I miss red power.
Red power was so great.
Alright, so thankfully that yellow pipe wire was nice and fast. We could throw that in there. What are we missing now? Oh, pulsating chipset. And we can make ourselves a QuarryPlus quarry. How much energy does this sucker take?
Most likely a
Holy crap. 320,000 MJ.
per tick?
No, just to craft it. So that's going to be
Thank God that's not per tick.
That's going to be a few seconds. That's 35, because we're putting in 35.91 MJ per tick. No, but honestly, man, we could... Well, actually, we couldn't supply quite that much. But once we get the reactor working...
We really couldn't. But once we do get the reactor running, we should be good.
Indeed. So while that's going, let's make ourselves a planter, Kurt, that we already have in the system.
Yes. And you want to know why?
Because of your crazy build over there and your ME going ME crazy. And I'm going to need to build a bigger Mac at some point.
I think that was my job about 4 or 5 episodes ago that I never got to.
Yeah. Because we ran out of Certus quartz and I had to run another quarry.
Yep. And then I just never got around to it.
Do you remember what the default size of the harvester is?
3x3. If you want to upgrade it, then I would suggest, if you're looking to get the max size in emerald, if you're looking to just get decent size, I would suggest copper.
It would be the size of the area that's up there. Those are 9x9 internal farms.
Yeah, then I would suggest just the copper, because that's exactly what I use in my Ag Sky series.
Okay. I thought it was copper, but I couldn't remember. So, MFR machines have a specific range. Oh, I'm going to need 2 sets of those upgrades. Alright.
Yes, one for planter, one for harvester.
Yep. Alright, so let's see. Do I have enough resources to make this? Tell me they don't stack, do they? Nope.
No, they do not.
And we just ran out of golden nuggets.
Just put it into the machine.
What? Oh, we have it in the system. Okay.
You know that I'm ME crazy now, so.
Yeah. However, I'm still going. Wait a second. Wait. What? All right. So we have those upgrades now. That's
I
good.
don't like waiting on things to be crafted.
All right, so let's check out how our QuarryPlus is going, because I really wish they'd fix the bug in this. I hope the next version, yeah, it's going. I hope the next version fixes the issue with the derp assembly table lasers.
I have a feeling that is either a setting in the client, which in that case it would not be fixed in the next update because I actually looked at the changelog for that. But it would be something that you could change yourself.
Yeah, it could also be MCPC not passing the update.
True. But we will be running Cauldron on the next server once you actually update the list again.
Yeah.
Because you are lazy. You're not as lazy as me, but...
I have not been lazy. What? I've been playing far too... Sorry about that.
You just confused the crap out of me. Where's this water coming from?
The planter just showing up there. No, I've been playing way too much Space Engineers.
Yes, you have.
Like,
that's why I have not heard from you in the past week and a half.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kids, do not get addicted to that game.
Oh,
It
no.
will ruin your life.
It's like, if you like Kerbal Space Program and Minecraft, you're just doomed.
Yeah, and see, this is why I don't have it yet, because I need to, maintain my job.
I've tried to put together like 3 or 4 people who can all play it and do an SMP on it, because it's that much fun. I'm actually going to be converting what was originally going to be Kerbal Space Program on Sunday into just Space Sunday, either KSP or Space Engineers.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because the problem is that I've run into with KSP is that I enjoy it.
Doing the same thing?
What was that?
You're always doing the same thing, though?
Nah, it's not even that. It's I enjoy it, especially with all the mods I have for it. But I run into an issue where it's just it takes, because everything happens so unpredictably, it's not like I can just cut and then, I'll be back when this XYZ is done. Yeah. I have to leave my camera on and then do a lot of post-editing.
Yeah, and I think that's one of the main reasons why Kerbal Space Program is so strong right now. By the way, give me my pickaxe back.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's one of the main reasons why Kerbal Space Program is so strong in the community right now, because it requires that much post-editing that is just ridiculous. Yeah. And so everyone is doing it because everyone is learning with each other on how to actually do this stuff.
Yeah, exactly. And I want to do it, but I can't do even on once every week while keeping up a full 6 other video load. I need,
Like if that was the only series you were doing, sure.
Cough,
and if you didn't have a job.
Well, it's like Scott Manley does that, Yeah. That's how he does it. And he only releases, I'd say, he's wicked sporadic anyways. He's like, you may get a video every other day. Or you may not. I kind of wasn't feeling like it, so I didn't.
Yeah. Okay, so 2nd floor is done.
Awesome.
On to the 7th floor.
Alright, guys, so I'm going to cut here until I get a power cable run over there.
And I will most likely be on the 14th floor by then.
Yeah.
Because I always overdo things.
We'll be back. Oh, God. Alright, and we're back, guys. And I found out that to enchant the QuarryPlus, which you can do, you need an enchant mover. So I have to do a bit more crafting. Namely, I need an enchantment table. I need I could just do this right from the interface. Enchantment. No. What is this thing called?
I wouldn't have a clue.
Enchant. It's a QuarryPlus thingy. Enchant mover. So I need advanced crafting table. Okay. So let's start with this. Let's see. So the advanced crafting table is honestly one of the most useless blocks Buildcraft has ever added.
Yeah, pretty much.
For those of you who've never used it, which I'm assuming is probably 98% of the Minecraft world, it is in essence it's an automatic crafting table before they nerfed the daylights out of it that they then nerfed in a different way.
Oh, well, then I probably used it back when it wasn't nerfed.
Well, no, it was originally nerfed, but... So, for everyone who remembers the original auto-crafting table, how it just crafted, right? It just
Yes.
it automatically did its thing and whatever. So, when they changed it to more of the... its current functionality is more like the... Oh, gosh. The rolling machine from Railcraft, where it takes time but not power. And it has the cool auto-balancing. As part of that change, what they also did was, one, they made it take time, right? And then they added this thing called the auto-enchanting table. Or the advanced automatic crafting table, that's what the thing's called. Which works exactly the same, except it has its own internal buffer inventory, so it uses kind of the ghost recipe feature.
Yep.
Which is really cool. It actually makes things a lot easier. But you need lasers to craft with it. Just like an assembly table.
What?
And the amount of time it takes to craft depends on how many lasers you have. Now, I always thought there were a lot more cooler ways they could have taken it. And they didn't.
And that bugs Kess?
Like having the ability to chain recipes in the same table. So it does it.
Yeah, I never had an issue with that.
But I think it would have been much cooler and actually useful, and players would have actually used the stupid thing.
Well, see, I used like all the regular crafting items just fine because, they worked.
Yeah. I mean, but it would have been cool for auto-crafting assembly lines, because that's one thing Buildcraft has never been great at.
Yeah, that's true. Buildcraft has never done assembly lining truly well. Like,
Well,
it was the only mod that was out back then, but
right.
we have so many better mods now that it's just like Buildcraft, it's kind of a secondary forethought.
Yeah, and it was the only thing that worked back when we were doing it. But the fact that it didn't have overflow protection, that was a killer.
Yes.
The fact that if you messed up your pacing and whatever, and there was never a good way until recently of just pulling one item out of an inventory at a time.
Yeah.
And that always meant you had items all over the place unless, you were really precise about it, and it never worked well with any other, movement system, and trying to get Red Power 2 to talk to Buildcraft auto-crafting tables correctly was an exercise in mass frustration. Yeah, Red Power 2 and Buildcraft just never got along well.
No. But that's also because Red Power 2 kind of was... They didn't care that they were stepping on people's feet.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
But they knew that they were.
Yeah, I mean, they were well and truly aware that they were.
Especially with all the frames. I mean, they did a really good job of making sure that you still could use all of Red Power 2's functionality. They just didn't care about whether you could use the other mods' functionality to do the same thing.
Yeah, and in fairness with frames, a lot of the issues were on other mods' heads, like the issue where IC2 would just randomly disconnect itself every time it was moved on a frame.
Yeah.
I mean, that was just the way IC2 was doing PowerNet, where, back then a lot of mods did it the same way, where the block... What's the best way of saying it? The block and the tile entities were kind of disconnected.
And they still kind of are, honestly.
Yeah, alright, so while that's crafting, guys, we're going to start something different. yeah, I mean, they are still kind of disconnected, and it's still kind of a pain at the rear end.
Yeah.
How many ender pearls do we have?
We now can make as many as we want so long as we have at least one.
Okay. How did we manage that?
Mimichite.
Oh, right, okay.
So basically just put in a request for however many you need. If you need help, then I'll hop up because it is a bit confusing.
Okay, I'm gonna need at least 8.
We should have
12,
plenty.
And we need 16. Oh, yeah, okay. We're good.
Yeah, I'm still in Ag Skies mode, so.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm well aware. I've been doing it myself lately. I'm hoping the latest actually has the fix for,
I'm pretty sure that the latest is actually going to be the end of basically all the mod packs, because from the looks of things, they're just kind of, okay, here's the last version. If you find bugs, we don't care.
Yeah. I'm hoping they fixed the,
COFH
my
power core.
Gosh, yes, please.
If they fix that, then I'll be happy.
That actually made my Cobble gens lag out my entire server.
Oh yeah, that's what happened on mine. Except for it wasn't actually my Cobble gen, it was my Lava gen.
Oh, really?
Because of all the item ducts.
Yeah. I actually had to switch all those out. I had to switch everything out for ME stuff, and it was a nightmare.
See, I installed a new mod that brings back Red Power 2 tubes.
Yep.
So that I could use that instead. And that worked extremely well.
Oh, God, shiny. We do not have a lot of shiny ingots in our inventory. Have they been replaced with something?
Jeez. If it has, then it's probably platinum.
Nope.
Well,
I know it's rare, but I don't think it's that rare.
I'm pretty sure we have like 5 levels now.
We have 6 shiny ingots. Where are they? I don't...
Oh god.
What?
I just came over and saw my rubber machine going at it.
Yeah, that's kind of nuts. That's a little nuts.
Hey! No one ever thought of it, and it works.
Hey, hats off for no one ever thought of it, but jeez, man.
So what if it can make about 70,000 rubber per hour by itself?
Okay, so then I need some pyrotheum. We have 2, that gets me 4, so I need another 2.
We do have platinum ore from Electrocraft.
Okay. I'm not certain if that cross converts correctly, but okay, we'll go with it.
Yeah, hopefully.
Okay, so now we're getting that. So for those of you guys who don't know, do we have any obsidian dust? Yes, we do. And that means I need some more lead. Alright, and we will chuck this into here. Awesome. So what we're doing, guys, is Nick and I basically settled on the idea that we are not going to use our derp. We're not going to use our run a cable all the way out there. We're going to run a Tesseract out and have a separate ME network. I'm thinking, Nick, just like access terminal, a couple items, and
some export
buses and interfaces.
Yeah.
You want to get started on that? Because I know you are going ME nuts right now.
Right now, I'm actually working on finishing our mob farm because I never finished it.
Oh, okay. And doing the sorting and crap for that?
And not so much sorting as much as I'm just... do you have multiplayer chat off?
No.
Okay.
I could shut it down now. Oh, right. Okay, this needs diamonds. Good thing we're not really lagging for those, huh?
No, we certainly are not.
So, guys, the reason for all my viewers out there, why we are getting the enchant mover put together is actually because you can enchant QuarryPlus quarries with things like Fortune 3.
And that kind of scares me.
Just listen to that for a second. Fortune 3.
Now, here's a question. Is it actually on the item ID itself?
You know, I don't know. I don't know how it does it. I've actually never used QuarryPlus before.
Do you have the QuarryPlus right now?
I'm holding it.
I'm going to come over there and look at it for a second, because if I'm correct, then it won't just be Fortune 3 on it.
No, I don't think it does the enchant. I think because it needs its own machine to do it.
I still want to see it. Where are you? Okay, you're over at your house. It may be just that the machine is the only thing that can recognize it.
Yeah, we'll see in a couple minutes because I'm setting up the tesseracts and...
Well, just toss it over to me for a second.
Where are you?
I'm right behind you. Except now you're inside the machines. Sir?
No.
Why are you inside the
we're having lag
machines?
issues again.
I believe so. Because you are currently sitting inside of the energetic
And
infuser.
you've just got the QuarryPlus in your inventory.
Okay. I see you now.
That
Okay. That was sketchy.
That was a little weird, Minecraft. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Minecraft, for fixing us after a while.
But the thing is, I'm not getting any... You know how ME systems are like the first thing in the world to fall apart because of lag?
Yeah. Let me just check the lag, because it's probably just the latency for us.
Yeah,
We've been having a lot of latency issues that should hopefully be fixed as soon as we upgrade to 1.7, because we're going to be running that off of my PC.
Indeed.
And Mr. Kasarian needs to get to that, or get to fixing that, hopefully by the end of tomorrow.
Where did you disappear with my QuarryPlus quarry? There you go.
I'm not even sure. Okay, so yeah, it's our latency, because the server is currently at 19.97.
Wow, that's a miracle. Here, you want to chuck the quarry back to me?
I honestly can't see you right now. You have not moved.
I am standing in front of you.
I don't see the QuarryPlus in my inventory, honestly. I will be right back online.
Okay.
And we will be right back once we figure this out.
Indeed. Alright, guys. We're back. And why am I enchanting a diamond pick with Fortune 3? Well, that's because, yoink, that's how you use the enchant mover.
Well, that is strange.
So I already had the enchant mover built. So all I'm going to do is put my diamond pick in here and my QuarryPlus in here. And I'm going to click once to move one level Fortune over. 1, 2, and 3. We now have Fortune 3 on this thing. Awesome.
Now, could you technically have efficiency and fortune on it?
I think you can have any combination of the above.
So efficiency, unbreaking, and fortune?
I think unbreaking reduces power cost. Let's see if I can find unbreaking 3. Nope. So one of the downsides of the system, and one of the reasons why we're switching it over to an ME system in the nearby future, this thing, is that if you click on it...
Yeah, we're going to have a dedicated one for this.
Yeah, no, I know, subnet.
Yeah.
Now, I think Unbreaking 3, can you pull out another Fortune 3 and another Unbreaking 3 book out of there?
I can try.
So I think the way this works is that Unbreaking reduces the power cost. Fortune, well, it's Fortune. Silk Touch, you can Silk Touch it. And Efficiency increases the speed. I think.
I found efficiency 4. I found that we have 5 of them.
Oh, chuck me an Efficiency 4 then. Not an egg. Thank you.
That wasn't for me.
Oh.
That was from the fact that we have chickens here somewhere.
Okay, so let's do this. We'll go Efficiency 4.
And then what was the other ones that I needed to grab?
Another Unbreaking 3, and another Fortune 3, or Fortune 2. It doesn't really matter.
I found out that this is in alphabetical order, which does make it a little bit easier, but
Wait
we
until you
only
click and it picks up the wrong one.
we only have unstable. Like, we're completely filled on this.
Oh.
And we don't have any more unbreaking.
Any unbreaking at all?
Right. Because it's completely full. I'm going to go and get an ME chest.
Yeah, thank you. I was actually thinking just an ME, because I think we have more than 64 types of enchantments. So I was going to put an ME drive and an access.
Well, I'm just going to start with an ME chest.
Yeah.
Because, well, we can make one of those extremely quickly.
Yeah. So this is now a Fortune 3, Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 4. And I'm going to put another Efficiency 4 on it. And we'll see if this actually works. To do that, I need 9. Nick, how many levels do you have on you?
I have 17.
You know what? It's not worth it, because I'm about to ding myself up.
Oh.
So let me just show you guys a quick trick while I'm over here, which is that with these open blocks tanks, if you right-click on them, you gain a level.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god. And there goes all our liquid XP.
Yeah, it's lossless, by the way, so you can just cop back on that grate. If this works, I'm going to yell at someone.
What?
Alright, so we can get up to Efficiency 5.
Why? What were you afraid of?
I was afraid that it would work up to any level of efficiency.
Yeah.
Which probably means that Fortune 3 is the best we can have.
Most likely. So I'm level 80 now. I had too much fun with that.
Oh god, almost fell in lava.
Yeah, I'd say be careful, but you hear that enough from me. Especially with your reactor build.
Yeah, the reactor that's now in a cold shutdown because
the server broke and made it so that I was right.
it was not the reactor itself.
It was the server. And I knew that the server was going to do something like this. Because this is my server. And I know my server. I know when it racks up.
It was not the reactor itself, by the way. It was the converter blocks that we were using to transmit the power out. Decided to derp out.
Yeah, and the entire server's converters just decided to just be like, nope. You're no longer going to use us.
Oh god, hellfish. Hellfish. Kill it, kill it, kill it. Oh god, it's now underground again.
Yeah.
I hate those things. So as you guys can see, I laid out a fairly standard setup out here. The only thing I didn't really do, Okay, you're just a spider. I'm like, oh god, more hellfish. The only thing I didn't do with this was use the QuarryPlus markers, which allow you to go out to 256. The reason I didn't do that was because if I have banned players from doing that, and I think it would be bad form for an admin to just run off and do it because, for the walls.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's not be too hypocritical here. So, yes. Alright,
Although, they do still get around that by making more than one quarry.
Yeah, but it's whatever.
Like a certain person named Tyler who has 12 of them.
Okay, receive only, set frequency, disabled.
And yes, I am going to be speaking to him about that.
Nick, can you go down into my power plant for me?
Which one? The one with the
mathematics. In my basement.
Oh, your actual basement.
Yep. And can you check the Tesseract setting?
I will as soon as I can get over there because I'm still having slight latency issues, but it's a lot better.
Oh, never mind. I know what the issue is. I'm derping. Alright, let's yank that up. There we go. I forgot. These things accept MJ. Owner. Restricted. Set, and receive only. There we go.
Question for you.
So this is now powered up, and it should start building, and there goes our Ender Energy Conduit. What's your question, Nick?
Why is your magnetostatic engine on?
Which magnetostatic?
The one that's supposed to be making jet fuel? Or a fermenter?
Because I forgot to turn it off. Okay, I'm just running away now, guys.
I'm going to turn it off. As soon as my computer will actually accept it.
And I may die in a couple seconds.
Do you need a quick... no, I can't do that. Because I'm slower than... Well...
I'm good. I'm good.
You.
I'm good. I'm good. I just had to make a quick emergency pillar.
Considering that I'm on the other side of the pulse jet, system, and I just opened up the inventory for it. I'd say that's bad form, Minecraft, but you already know.
Yeah, I know. Alright, so what I'm going to do now, guys, is I'm actually going to turn my chat back on, and I'm going to go into fly mode so that I can actually show you guys how this quarry is running. You guys can see here, we are in fact currently chewing out the extra terrain. We're losing some resources as part of that, but that's alright. Oh, that's interesting.
What?
When the QuarryPlus quarries chew out terrain, they actually trigger the block explosion from nether ores.
Huh.
Which, by the way, whoever thought of that is going to die.
Yeah. Especially because it happens more often with nether quartz, which is a normal freaking thing, than anything else.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that?
Yeah, I have. Trust me, I've noticed.
Yeah. Well, imagine having that happen when there's hellfish around.
Oh yeah, no, it's great. I love nether ores.
Yeah. All I have to say is, I'm going to bring you into the Nether and Ag Skies once we start doing a Let's Play together. And you're just going to hate me, because I'm going to break the portal.
Is there a way out once you break the portal?
No. You're going to stay in there.
Why? Why?
Because you laughed at me.
I did not laugh at you. I made a really good choice in not going in there.
You still laughed at me because I died 7 times and then you laughed. Because I do remember that.
How did you... I think my actual question was, how did you do that? Like, is it really that bad? Alright, anyways, guys, we're going to have to end the episode here. I will let you guys know in the next episode how our QuarryPlus quarry actually turned out. Next time I'm putting it up a little higher in the more cleared area, but I wasn't thinking about that when I put it together because I just wanted to get it done and running. So, this has been Mr. Kassarian.
And this has been Tekran.
In one heck of an overlong episode. As always, guys, happy mining.